my side partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Comeback Kid's making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making it. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Well, this is going to be hard to match speed and skill with Ali from the outside, but that's what his opponent's determined to do tonight.
Yeah, this is like looking into the sun with no shield, with no sunglasses. You're going to get burnt. It's going to be sizzling, and his speed is exactly that, sizzling.
Fine-looking right hand by Comeback Kid. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good-looking jab there.
Just like that. Just like that.
Halfway through round number one. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Comeback Kid. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Muhammad Ali.
Double up your punch.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Kid Comeback's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes you don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
Back to the body.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Very accurate with the overhand right. Little head hunting with the left. A shooting right hand by the Comeback Kid.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is it stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Ali's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Halfway through round number two.
Circle. Move.
Ali's punch is far off the target. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Solid straight right hand. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Final 10 seconds of round number two. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Double jab by Muhammad Ali. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through this round here.
Nice, nice.
What impact from that uppercut by Comeback Kid. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Comeback Kid's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Commits to the straight right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And round 3 comes to an end. Kid Comeback's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Teddy, there's a certain fire that rages in Muhammad Ali. A lot of it has to do with the early days and some things he faced growing up in Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sensitive person. He's a person that takes that sensitivity and he puts it somewhere in a place, as you said, sort of in a furnace that can burn strong. You know, this was during a time where this country was not at its proudest times, the way that it behaved towards black people, towards African Americans, and he remembers that, and he uses that in a positive way, in an athletic way, in a way where it just prospers him career-wise.
Stay on the outside. There you go. Come on.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
It's all right, just keep moving.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Well timed by the Comeback Kid. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Relax, relax.
Solid left hand to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Comeback Kid.
Punch and move. Keep moving, keep moving.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
You got this one. Come on, kid, focus. Keep working, got up.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Let's go, hit him.
How about that hook by Muhammad Ali? Goes up top with the right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Comeback Kid's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Good doubling up of the jab by Muhammad Ali.
Unload more punches.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Patience. Come on, kid, focus.
Unable to connect by Muhammad Ali. A well-placed overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a nice right hand that time by Comeback Kid.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Comeback Kid's employing a strategy that works really well for him. He's staying outside, he's utilizing that jab, and he's scoring when he can.
Yeah, he's recognizing the deficiencies of his opponent. He's got a slow, plodding guy in front of him who's a little flat-footed, and he's doing, as you said, exactly what he should be doing.
Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Comeback Kid. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Nice strike after catching one by Comeback Kid. Distance such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Keep working the body.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Well, this is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
Hook up the jab. Nice work, nice work.
Well-targeted right hand by Muhammad Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Double up your jab.
Ali's doing a poor job. He's supposed to be the outside fighter, but right now, he's not controlling the fight.
No, he's not showing a jab. And you know what he's not showing also, Joe? He's not showing any discipline to make himself move his hands at the right distance. Keep the guy away from him.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Punch! Punch!
The halfway point of round number 8.
Just like that.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Nice work with the overhand right.
Uppercut!
He's tired. Keep working the jab.
Muhammad Ali's punch didn't come close. Doubles up the jab to the head.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Well, that's yet another round that he won. And Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rests in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
Gets rid of that body shot. Comeback Kid's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
There you go.
What an impact that left hand just made by the Comeback Kid. Good job with the old 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. 90 seconds into the 9th round. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Comeback Kid.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Cover up, cover up.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Resourceful jab by Comeback Kid. Ali's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Good right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Halfway through round 10.
Get after him.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Comeback Kid's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot. But his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
That straight right unable to connect. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Body shot lands. It was the right.
Hey, keep your hands up.
10 clicks of the talk. He comes with the straight right hand. And that's the end of round 10.
Toe-to-toe with this guy.
Well, we'll see if he can come up with that something special, that jackpot being cashed in. Because there's no doubt about it. I mean, just look at your scorecard here, Teddy, as we start round number 11. He is in a big hole.
Now, this is where the trainer has to remind him. There was a moment in camp. The trainer's been with him for a long time, since he was a kid. The trainer has to remind him one of those solemn moments when he opened up to him and he said, "This is what I want to be." Well, guess what, son? Here's the moment.
Nice work on the right hand by Comeback Kid. Kid comebacks left, landing well. He scored well after being hit himself. Teddy, I think the fans sometimes don't appreciate it, but what he's doing right now on the outside is very smart.
Well, this is a sweet science, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's understanding where he needs to be, and he's controlling that dimension.
Good 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Ali's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Circle, move, move.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Come on, kid, focus.
There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Ali's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Unable to land clean by Muhammad Ali. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Keep moving. Side to side.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good defense just covering up down low. Kid Comeback's putting on a show here. Defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. So a unanimous decision win by Comeback Kid. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time.